no, I don't see that happening anytime soon, if ever. But I do believe that this could get up to maybe 5 or 10 cents if all things play out well. They just launched the new Telcoin wallet, which I haven't even touched or experimented with yet, but it looks pretty smooth. I'm going to be checking that out. And there's a lot about Telcoin, okay? And this isn't going to be a big deep dive video. I'm just letting you guys know that my eye is back on it. I'm actually checking it out once again because I do believe that there's a lot of stuff happening. In September, we were excited to receive notice from the Nebraska Department of Banking and Finance that our application to create Telcoin Bank, a digital asset bank, was deemed complete. This marked a major milestone for our company and the entire blockchain industry, and had been in the works since we had the exciting opportunity to work with Congressman, then State Senator Mike Flood, on drafting the Nebraska Financial Innovation Act back in 2021. These guys are getting into the politics of things to usher in the way they want to advance themselves into the market. How often do you see that? Telcoin is proud to be the first company to get to this point and is now on the verge of becoming the first true crypto bank in the US and the first regulated bank issuer of stablecoins, what we're calling digital cash in the world. Telcoin remittances, digital banking, these guys are doing it. And it's funny because nobody talks about Telcoin. Why do we not talk about Telcoin? Why does this stuff not come up in conversation? I'm going to tell you why. Nobody's being paid. Okay? Here's the thing. When we're in the midst of such a crazy cryptocurrency market, and there are assets being thrown all over the place, many of which have significant marketing budgets that are coming to influencers like me, and they're saying, hey, we've got some money. We want to get the word out of what we're doing, what we're building, where we're at, our latest update, whatever. And then we say, okay, cool. And then they pay the bill, and then we do the segments, and they get a buzz, and then it becomes like a continuing thing, right? Because some of the larger influencers typically set the standard where a lot of other smaller influencers want to talk about things that are relevant because of keyword searches. And you get what I'm saying with that? And it creates this cascading effect throughout crypto, and it's like a wave in a stadium. But when projects like Telcoin, they're not out there shelling out money to influencers to get the word out. It's up to everybody that originally was a part of the community long ago that understood kind of its value position and what it was trying to accomplish all the way back then. Unfortunately, it takes a long time to try and create something powerful. And a lot of people have lost interest. They forgot it even existed, including myself. I haven't heard about it. A lot of times I remember projects that I like if they're still working and they come to me and say, hey, this is not a sponsored segment, by the way. I'm just telling you how it goes and why projects like Telcoin can fall to the wayside, because they're working on building, not pushing. They're working on trying to establish themselves as something that people are going to want to talk about. And then maybe once they get to a certain point, they start basically bringing in influencers and educators and things to start getting the word out about what they're doing. But they're not doing that now, which is why none of us think about it, because they're all competing with other projects that are newly funded, venture capitalist groups, whatever. And that's how that's happening. And I'm just being very honest. That's how it works. And but I like Telcoin a lot, and I was very bullish about it back in the day. And I'm really pleased to see that they are still working. And this is a deep rabbit hole. And maybe at some point in the future, I'll do a deeper dive into what's happening. I just wanted to let you guys know Telcoin's still a thing, y'all. Go ahead and maybe grab some if you want. I don't know. I'm not telling you what to do or what to buy, but there you go. Now, as a follow-up on Sonic, this is a big deal because there are so many influencers out there talking about Sonic. It's currently up 17. Wait a minute. That was a different metric. It's up about 2% on the daily right now. And it's come down a little bit since I've talked about it last. It was around 60 cents. Now, the question is, does Sonic have legs? Is this going to continue moving forward? Is this going to be a big, bull market play? Locally here on 3/26/2025, its local high was around 63 cents, and it's continued to come down since then. The question is why? You had another high here close to $1 back at the beginning of the year. This is when I believe, I'm just going to hazard a guess, everything I was just saying that Telcoin doesn't do, I think Sonic did do. They're out there pushing, influencers all over the place. They're buying in, they're doing segments, they're doing their thing, and they're building up the popularity of Sonic. But in the midst of all of the tariff stuff and the uncertainty in the markets, a lot of people have been shaken out. It's still technically an unproven asset. And so everybody's watching and waiting. This is the most recent video that I've seen talking about it. 400,000 transactions per second. That's Sonic Labs' new layer 1. And I'm like, is it? It's an EVM. I'm a little confused, and I'm gonna have to look deeper into that. But it was basically like it came out as like an Ethereum EVM sidechain, as I understood it, which kind of irked me. It kind of freaked me out a little bit because I just don't trust a lot of EVM sidechains. They're just not secure enough, and basically every developer in the world will tell you that it's a little sketch. Not that Sonic is sketch, but just the very nature of an EVM sidechain.